Okay, right, so earlier on you saw me assemble the suspension arm. What I've done this time is I've taken out the sliding bar and I've got somebody to make sure that the frame stays still, because what you have to do, you have to compress the suspension all the way home by pushing down on the spring and getting it in. And is that right? Yeah, that's right, because it slides on that way. Yeah, so we managed to get that done. So there's the bar earlier that I spoke about earlier, needs to go in, and again it's got those little grooves that go against the bolt holes. So you feed the bar in. So it's home, then we need the bolts. And there's two lengths of bolt. Ooh, two lengths of bolt. One slightly longer than the other, as you can see from there. The longer bolt goes to the bottom. And the shorter bolt goes to the top. Sorry, the shorter bolt goes to the bottom of the bike because the thing's upside down, isn't it? And the longer bolt goes to the top, because on that way round, the top frame down here, that also houses all the mudguard stays for the bike. And that's nicely home there. And then I've just got to tighten up the bottom bolt, pass that through, just tap it home. It's home, and then I'll just put the spring washer and nut onto it, just for now, just so that it holds it while we spin it upside down. Now where I want to go on.
Okay.
Done. So we're going to do the other side, and again this one doesn't have a lug, so it's obviously on the opposite side. And it's a matter of getting the springs compressed just like we did before. And getting it on. So it's nice and thin. Then we take the bar that we spoke about earlier, and again remembering about the lugs that are on it, making sure that the lugs are in the right place. And let's see about getting it through. It's going home. And a matter of squaring it up on the bottom. Just had to spin the frame upside down to make sure that the steel bar was lined up with the hole. And again, just like before, 2 lengths of bar, 2 nuts and bolts, one slightly longer than the other. That's for when we start putting the mud guards on and the mud guard stays. That's for that. There we go. So, just where you got the red grease, just take off the worst of the paint so it just protects it a little bit. Probably a lot easier way of doing it than what we've just done, but as I said, it's just me building the bike and it works for me, and it's done. There, the rear suspension done. So let's turn the bike over. Is it easy? Just another wipe down. Check on the bits that I missed before. Lugs in place, grease nipples on, that's nipped up, that's nipped up. Once everything's reassembled and it's all done and dusted, then I'll go around again and make sure that everything's nice and tight. But there's the rear suspension all on and job done. Brilliant.